just haven't converted yet down there. We're fine. Fine. Ball's going to go in the basket. We'll grow into this thing. We'll get a feel for them, all right? They're making everything. We're good. Way to crash the glass down there on offense. Way to rebound down here. Great job, both ends.
Magnificent Hall of Fame player. And I think he's done a terrific job considering all that has happened with Brooklyn this year, Doris.
Just name a personnel challenge, and he seems to have had to deal with it. And he's right. Like 16 total points for Brooklyn in the first. They've already got 17. Can they add to it?
How about the hustle there from Robert Williams? Smart pulls it up the other way. Goes back inside. Foul, much to the chagrin of Blake Griffin, who disagrees with the call.
Boy, Neesmith was a guy who, for stretches to start the season, as Steve looks up at the replay to see if this is legit, that deep breath would tell you he thinks perhaps not. But he has found some footing here in Neesmith.
14th selection from Vanderbilt, the rookie. Played 2 years of college for the Commodores.
Yeah, it's about that time. Time for me, you, and 16 teams to rock out. This is hunger. This is hype. This is the NBA playoffs.
Neesmith looked a little overwhelmed by the speed of the game early on in the season. Struggled, but he has turned it around. His teammates call him Crash because he plays so hard. Reckless abandon. He has really helped them. Durant inside. And a nice backdoor cut pass from Blake Griffin.
I don't think Jabari Parker can spend many minutes on Kevin Durant. Just gets lost on the defensive end. Backdoor cut. Simple work for Kevin.
Well, Parker's always been a talented offensive player. It's the other end of the floor that he will struggle at times. Robert Williams on a nice feed from Smart.
I'm anxious to see Robert Williams over the next couple of years. Can he get a jump hook left and right? Maybe a counter or two.
This is his third year in the league. Played his college ball at Texas A&M. Only 23 years old. Smart defending Durant. Celtics a 5-point lead. With 4 to play in the second. Smart. Three-pointer. Got it. Marcus Smart from downtown. The Celtics fans enjoying it.
They're outscoring them by 21 from the three-point line, Mike. It's the difference in this first half.
Kyrie Irving spins against the rookie left-handed. Oh, sweet move from Kyrie Irving. He didn't just score, but he makes it look so nice. Neesmith on the drive, gets inside, high off the glass, missed. Tipped outside to Griffin. Irving racing up the floor. Griffin back for Durant. Oh, Durant, oh, he goes down hard over Smart. And an offensive foul call. Well, I'm surprised Durant jumped up the way he landed, Doris.
Scary, Mike.
Wow.
I mean, he could have hurt a hip, or his right arm actually ends up buried beneath him. Legs taken out, couldn't get his hands down. That is a terribly frightening fall.
Durant picks up his first on the offensive, but apparently okay. Smart calling for a clear out. Wants to post up Kyrie Irving and draws the foul. Irving's first personal. And look at Smart taking the hit. That's a good defensive play, but you're right, Doris. I mean, the way his right arm got caught underneath and not really able to brace the fall.
And look at Marcus. Like, he makes the play, but looks right at Kevin Durant like, are you all right? And sort of wincing a little bit, grabbing that right pinky. But what a competitor this guy is at the free throw line. And between he and Kemba Walker, boy, they will step in and give up their body.
By the way, Walker and Blake Griffin and Montrezl Harrell all tied for #1 in the NBA in charges drawn. Under 3 to play. Parker trying to stay in front of Durant. A couple of fakes. Shot blocked. Robert Williams, his third rejection. Harris kicks it out. And Griffin went for the head fake and fouls. Robert Williams fouls Griffin, so he'll go to the line.
Just watch the ground he covers. If he's coming from the weak side to give some assistance, which he does here, he's coming off of Blake Griffin. Now Blake slides on the drive by Joe Harris, slides to the corner. And here's the block of Mr. Brown. Send that back. Twice on the pipes, not having it. But
they've credited him now with 4 block scores.
Yeah. And I love the activity, so I don't want to be too critical of the closeout. But how many times have we seen that in the NBA this year, Mike, where the undisciplined closeout leads to contact on a shooter?
Well, you've got to change, at least for the veterans, change the way you closed out in the past, because of course now they're always calling that if you land into the landing area of the shooter.
I'm not sure how many short, choppy steps drills guys are doing in AAU basketball, right? Like roll the ball from the block out to the elbow and make them guard. I don't think that's happening in AAU.
Celtics still up 6, 2.5 to play. Tatum kicks it out. Smart wide open for 3. Knocks down another. His 3rd three-pointer of the night. The lead back up to 9.
24 zip from the three-point line, and we said it. Somebody besides Kemba and Jason has got to score it, and Joe gets one back.
Harris the answer, and that's the first three-pointer for Brooklyn. They had missed their initial 10. Griffin guarding Tatum. Tatum, beautiful feet inside, and Williams with the slam.
Last 2 buckets are Jason Tatum and the attention he gets on the defensive end. You send multiple guys to Jason, and he sprays it or finds that next pass.
Brad Stevens keeps saying that Jason Tatum can be a great passer. It's been a big part of his game that's gotten better. Fournier strips Durant to the ball. Ball still loose. Griffin dives on it. Fournier has it. Excellent hustle. And picked up by Jabari Parker. Quite the defensive sequence there for the Celtics. Boy, they are fighting and battling here in the first half.
They've been so gritty on the defensive end.
They're playing loose and tough, Doris. Tatum, step back, in and out. Durant. And a reach-in foul called on Jason Tatum. That'll be his first, and the team in the penalty.
Well, you've got to make sure they're feeling you on every possession. And I'll say this to you, Evan Fournier has battled tonight. And the bench is loving it. Look at the energy provided in appreciation for that.
Well, again, as Lisa reported with what Marcus Smart was saying, they know they're the underdogs, and they are big underdogs coming in. Even if Jaylen Brown was healthy, they'd still be the underdog. But without Brown, it's going to be a difficult challenge, but they are up to the challenge so far here in game 1. Coming up, the Oculus halftime. Drama in day 1 of these NBA playoffs. Maria, Jalen, and Jay, lots to talk about. It has been a fun start to the NBA postseason. Fournier rattles that one in. Evan Fournier from downtown. 9 3-pointers, 9 of 17 for Boston. Irving for 3. Can't answer. Long rebound out to Griffin. To Durant. On the pull-up. He is a mid-range assassin. Well, Brooklyn still trails by 7. A gritty first half here for the Boston Celtics, and some great three-point shooting. Tatum to Williams, but he fumbled the pass. Here come the Nets. Brown goes inside. Lamp is good.
That's what I was talking about in the open. Transition, Mr. Strahan enjoying the opportunity. Easy bucket for Brooklyn, they have had a miserable half offensively. Turnovers, missed shots, and yet trail by 5.
Only the 4th turnover for Boston. Marcus Smart foul. And Brooklyn in the penalty as well. Smart 10 points. Again, as Stevens talking about, we need that extra guy to score. Smart has provided that in the first half. They've had good balance overall. Celtics 7 of 8 from 3-point range.